Oh, rest it on the steering wheel. God, I hope I can edit this. Of course I can. I'm going to edit this out. Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I have just picked up this. If you watched my previous video, you'll see me messing around with a chain and cassette. I have bought this, which was the same price as the cheap cassette, but whatever. I might not hear about saving money. I make these videos sometimes because obviously you will see in some of my previous videos that I spent some money with some Chinese carbon frames. I will be making another Chinese carbon bike at some point in the future, but not yet. Today's video is a Crux ride. So I'm getting out on the gravel and giving the Crux a good look over and so on. So let's do it. So yes, here we are. We're out on the Crux. Not really sure. I know the destination, but not too sure where we're going. Obviously, at the moment, we're on the asphalt, the concrete, the tarmac, which is not very gravelly, but we will soon be on a trail. So I'll catch up with you once we're on the trails. I'm raw dogging today. Forgot my chuffing headphones, so I'm gonna have to sing to myself. Bulls. So then that's enough tarmac for a minute or two. Let's burst through the gate and jump on the Bizzo trail. Forgotten doesn't mean that it's forgiven this time. I can do everything I have. All you give me is your ugliness. You're not as honest as you act. Just a devil with a dark complex. I'm nothing. So we've had quite a lot of rainfall over the last couple of days. So white socks probably wasn't the best idea, but it's all good. I've got a bit of a limited time constraint today because I've got some renovations to do this afternoon, but so I'm probably going to get my head down as best I can. Just get this under the belt like a little loop, figure out distances, times for future use. But yeah, enjoy the ride. So the astute viewers will notice that I'm not running a bike computer today. I've decided probably until winter I'm not going to ride a bike computer on this bike at all. I'm going to use my trusty Garmin watch with some data fields on there instead. I was right about the getting a bit mucky today. This is a new, I say new, pre-loved top. Someone sold this for £60, having only worn it once in a photo shoot. Great. Map kit is like silly expensive, so any win is a win as far as I'm concerned with that. Quick little pit stop. I'm literally not even 5 miles in. Enjoying it so far, not enjoying the look of that big dark cloud, but yes, so far so chuffing good. I'm gonna try not to stop too many times because, like I said, I'm on a bit of a time constraint. I will walk around the bike at some point and just give you a spec update. Thank you for all the views, likes, comments on the last Crux video. One comment stood out to me and I really enjoyed it actually. So I basically detailed in the last video the changes I would probably make to the setup of this bike, and somebody kind of rightly said, you're going to change X, Y, Z, are you sure you bought the right bike? And to be honest, I was somewhere, my opinion was split. I was in between. I thought, how dare you, this is my bike and I will do what I want. But I also thought, you know what man, you're pretty right. And oh, this is a bit technical for one hand. You're kind of right, and since then I think I'm within my right to change my saddle. Everybody has a preference on saddles. Bar width, as we know now, the bars that I've just put on this bike are technically UCI legal, but luckily the UCI has no jurisdiction here. So yeah, I know what I like when it comes to bike setup, and unfortunately the bike industry at the moment doesn't really help me on a personal level. I know that I like 165 cranks or lower. I like 38 centimeter bars, and I normally ride a 52 centimeter bike. There aren't many brands that are doing off the shelf 52 centimeter bikes with my measurements of stuff. For now, I am going to listen to your advice. I can't remember your name, I do apologise, I have slept since then. I'm listening to your advice and I'm going to change, well, as shown today, not a lot, bars, crank length, saddle. That has been it. That is it for a while. To be honest, finances are the main driver in that. If I had the money tomorrow, I would buy a new set of wheels, put a new set of tyres on, have these tyres, tyres set up, or maybe even put like a 40mm road tyre on for winter and run basically the biggest tyre I could get away with, probably a 42 on those Zip XPLR 303S's or whatever they are. Yeah, but anyway, what a lovely digression as usual. I'm all mucky. Just shy of 10 miles. We just reached the next sort of the crossover point, so a bit of a trail, a bit more tarmac, and then it's kind of windy bits, and then we're going to head through like a wooded section. So I thought you could check some of this bit out. This is definitely one of my favourite sections of this ride. I have done this little ride before, but I haven't done it for a long time, so I'm a little bit lost, but I know roughly where I am. So cool. Might have a slight problem. We've got no gears. Don't know, it's not flashing up anything, so I don't know if it's just died or thought I had plenty of gears, but who knows. Well, that was definitely fun going that way. It's probably not going to be fun knowing that I'm stuck bang in the middle of the cassette. I'm going to try and press some buttons when I get to my little pit stop, which is coming up shortly. Quick coffee turn round. Might be a bit more of a road ride on the way back if we've lost gearage. Stay tuned. Just a quick update, the gears have in fact died. I've got a bit of a trek to get back home, should be fine. Yeah, don't know what else to say really. Popped down to Bizzo Cafe, caught up with some friends who I haven't seen for a long time. That was quite cute, but I am running out of time, so probably not going to film too much. I'll film as much as I can, grinding up some hills because it is uphill for a little while, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm home, get the battery on charge, and hopefully it is just the fact that I've run out of gears. I forget that Di2 lasts a lot longer than tram, and when I have my Di2 I have my battery status on my head unit. I did not even think about it. Silly sausage. Right then, I'm back well and truly on tarmac now until the end. I've got one more massive hill which I'm going to have to grind the shit out of to get up. Thoroughly enjoyable ride. This bike is sick. Much better than the gravel bike that I built up a few years ago. If you got any tips or tricks for gravel, optimum tyre, width, pressures, etc, drop them down below. Thanks as always for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I don't make as many videos as I used to, but I do enjoy it and I really enjoy the feedback, so thank you to everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video.